It's going to be a trial by spin for England in the United Arab Emirates over the next month, and it was a trial they failed when they were last there, losing the series of course 3-0. The problem was the number of dismissals LBW. There were 22 against England in the series, and here are the balls that dismissed them LBW in that series, and you can see how many of them were just clipping the stumps. That's because of the decision review system, which means that more balls that are just clipping the stump tend to be given out LBW when they're hit on the pad, the batsman, and the umpires are more inclined, especially in somewhere like Dubai or Sharjah where the ball doesn't bounce much against the spinners, to give LBWs because they know the ball will just be clipping the stumps and not going over the top like many of these here. Here are two balls delivered to Ian Bell and Kevin Peterson in that 2011-12 series, and you can see they didn't turn and they were probably playing for the spin. The ball was quite short, but it didn't bounce very much, so it was definitely hitting the stumps. The issue has been for England's batsmen that they're conditioned to playing spin with bat and pad close together like this, and what they've done is played for the spin, and when it hasn't turned, it's hit them on the pad. In the olden days that would have been given not out because they thought they were outside the line or fairly well down the wicket, but nowadays with the decision review system these ones are given out, especially as height isn't going to save them in the UAE. So what England have to do is make sure, as they did towards the end of the Indian series when they were over there, to play with the bat in front of the pad like that and make sure they use the bat and really reach out to the ball like that and keep the pads out of the way, or get right back on your stumps and use the bat again to play the ball. The key is to read the length really well and use your bat rather than your pad.
Subscribe to The Analyst.